A lot of the challenges that many people thought, well, I love the idea, but how am I going to find the locations? A lot of the business models we work with will actually locate the locations for you. So they'll actually come to your market. They use a lot of data. They know where the schools, all the large employees centers are, where there's big office buildings with hundreds of employees. They have this down to a science, so they actually will come to your market and help you locate these. So there's several different business models that we work with, but one of them in particular, they actually will come and place the machines on your initial order. They'll not only find the location, they'll actually give you a guarantee of how many vends per week. So if you don't hit 100 vends per week, they actually move the machine for you. So that's like a huge bonus. With this business model, you actually go to a 2-day training. They train you the ins and outs of the machines. You get assigned a coach that actually operates a vending business themselves, and you have a kind of a coach for as long as you own the business. And then, like I said before, if that machine does not get at least 100 vends per week, they will actually relocate the machines for you. What's really nice about this too is you can actually finance up to 90% of these machines with SBA financing. So I have a bank in the Midwest that I work with. They'll finance 90% of these machines. 90% of total cost, I should say. So I look for businesses where it's easy to get in, it's easy to operate, and I think vending hits those marks. Now, the other thing that you can do too is a lot of you are like, hey, I really want to get out of my job, but we got to take the first step. So let's say you had 10 vending machines, and that's going to give you X amount of cash flow. As soon as you get to 60 or 80% of what your W-2, now you have enough cash flow where you can actually go and leave the job. I came up with a framework, and I have to get it for you guys at some point and send it to you. But basically, a transition blueprint. Like how do you transition out of the W-2 and not do it like hastily where you're in a money crunch, right? So like getting into a business first, and that's why going back to why I call this a gateway business, because it's simple, it's easy to understand. You don't have to hire a bunch of employees. Now, granted, there are vending operators that have huge warehouses, 16, 20 employees. When I'm talking about a gateway business, could you scale this to be a full-time thing? Of course you could. It's going to take time. You're going to have to, occasionally add more machines. But I look at it as, can I get enough cash flow to help me as when I transition to leaving my job, that I have enough cash flow coming in where I'm not stressed, and I've saved up reserves. I have 6 to 9 or 12 months of reserves, living reserves. Then this will help you transition. Not only that, because you got the write-off, you're also saving more on your W-2, right? Because you're getting some more of that tax back, potentially. I'm not a CPA, but I have CPAs you can talk to. So that's kind of my overarching strategy. So many people I'm working with, they start with vending, and then once they get this up and running, they grow it over time. They systematize it. And then when they're ready to exit the business, we then get them into a different home service franchise model, a B2B model, etc. So it's kind of the blueprint. But I like businesses that are easy, and like a business like this. The other reason is I like the fact that you can leverage into it with SBA financing. SBA financing, you need about a 680 credit score, outside income that supports outside debt. Generally, your utilization under 30%. So that means if you have a $10,000 high credit card, you're not charged up. You're at $3,000 or less on the loan balance. If vending's not the right business, let's talk about other businesses. I can help you. We actually give people an assessment to figure out what business would make the most sense for you. But if you're W-2'd and you're pretty busy during the day, vending is a good gateway business. And I hope you enjoy this segment. My mission is to help 10,000 aspiring entrepreneurs become successful business owners. And I hope one of you or all of you take the challenge and invest in yourself. Hi guys, Bo Exine here, and I'm with Baby Bo. Baby Bo is just a little over 4 months. He's my first child, my wife and I. So if you want to create legacy for your family, I highly suggest you go to our Business Ownership Summit. You can find all the events we're doing. Primarily, they're all free. You can go to boexine.com/events. And I hope to see you at one of our events where we teach business ownership, how to leverage SBA financing, tax strategies. I'm not a CPA or attorney, but we bring CPAs on. You're going to learn why everyone should own a small business. So I hope you attend. Go to boexing.com/events. I'll see you at the next one. Hey guys, Bo Exing here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.